So
should we put a disclaimer out here that I'm smaller than the normal girls that you?
Yeah,
and I'm
you are
shocked to be here. So
you are, but you definitely. I still think that you are well within the bounds of being on the show. And again, it's my show, so it was up to me. You know, I don't have to check with anybody. So what? How big are they?
They're like 34 triple Ds. I don't know, they're tiny.
And it's funny. This is the show where that would resonate as smaller.
Yeah.
But you have implants.
I do.
And have you had the same set of implants?
Oh gosh, no. You want me to tell you the story about?
Go ahead. Yeah, this is the Boob. So go into the story.
Oh man. Okay, so I had my first set. I probably was 25, and I was over the muscle, and then I went under the muscle probably 10 years later, and I'm at 800 cc's now.
Okay.
And I'm under the muscle. But I had a lift on my last one and they exploded open. So like the line here for the lift and they popped. He did them
Both
too
of them?
tight.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
One was worse than the other. And I was camming then. So I've had to go back in and have them redo it. And they can't do it right away. They have to let your skin heal for like a year.
Yeah.
So I had to have them redone. So I probably have had 5 surgeries on my boobs.
All right.
All the different implants and correction.
Yeah. I've heard, boob stuff. It's, I mean, granted, it's, thankfully it's not, they're not going super deep into like internally.
Yeah.
But it's still, I'm sure it's still a surgery.
It's there. Yeah. I mean, I would do it again. I have thought about it, but I'm in my 50s. So I'm not really quite sure. One of my boobs kind of goes to the side and hangs down. So it gives you that excellent like side view. And the other one's over here perfect. And so like I give the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But if I would go in, I would try to fix that because they don't ever seem to be able to fix it. So I keep
So your first set then came before you were doing anything like this. So what was it then
25.
that you wanted bigger boobs?
Well, I was always super, super, super skinny. And I just had little B boobs. And I thought that larger boobs were I just find them very sexual and sensual on a woman. I have always loved that about women. And it's what I kind of liked to look at when I was younger. So, that's why I went with boobs so early. And I would never get rid of them.
So it was like, even if you had never gotten into this, you still would have had big boobs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And I'm curious, was that something in your corporate job that tended to were you able to kind of hide them a lot with what you wore?
Well, because I was raised so strict and so forth, I hid them all the time.
Okay.
From my parents, from everyone. My always big shirts or big sweatshirts or whatever. I never really showed them off. I probably show them off more now. This is kind of silly. My daughters are older and they show them off at the house. So I'm like, well, if you're going to show them off, I might as well show mine off too. So I'll wear shirts like this around the house now where I never used to.
Okay. Well, and that's almost kind of sad because it's like you get bigger boobs because you want them.
Yeah.
But then if you can't show them, it's almost like...
Well, they were for me.
True.
Yeah.
Because some people do, because I've had a lot of people on the show though that they wanted more they actually wanted more attention. They wanted that. No. But then again, we're talking about we're up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 cc's.
Oh yeah.
Which
you
can't even try to hide those.
No, you cannot. Those big massive ones they have now, I think it's at 1,400, 1,500, and it's like a basketball.
And now I didn't even realize this, where you can overfill implants. So you start with a saline implant at 1,000, but then you can overfill it to 2 or 3.
Yes, but have you ever hugged someone like that? It's like
I probably
hugging
have
this.
at this
it's
point.
Like hugging that wall or this. It's hard.
True. But some of them want that super hard, that has no give. Because because have you heard the term bolt on? Like the bolt on boobs?
Yes.
Where it's that's what they want to feel so enhanced.
Yeah, okay.
That's what they want. Some people want the more natural.
True. I struggle with that because then their nipples this big.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where do I lick? let me have some. Let me get it into my mouth. It's
like
I'm sorry.
It's like trying to lick a salad dish. But No, but so do you like, because when you see like huge natural boobs, then like, is that something where you know?
I'm not really into that now, probably because probably back in the day I would have liked it more. But when I get them now, I'm like, okay, I got to use both hands. Yeah, it's a little bit more work
because they're more to do. Yeah,
but I love them. I love them all.
Yeah, I love them all. And so have they always been around 800, around that same size, or have they fluctuated?
I would say they've been 800 for the last 10 years, and I think prior to that, they were probably 650.
Okay.
So yeah, always the
somewhat,
size.
Yeah. And, you know, and you did say that you have thought about going bigger.
I have.
And you still haven't ruled it out.
Well, it takes 100 cc's, they say, to show any slight difference.
Sure.
And I have the last time I went in, I was like, can you pull this one over and make sure this is the same size? And he was like, they look perfect on the table. And then you get like this, and this one's obviously still bigger. Mm-hmm. So again, if I did it, it would be to correct all of this.
Yeah.
And maybe go
a little,
950, but not incredibly much. I mean, no one wants.
Well, because you have to toe that line.
Well, yeah, you don't look good in clothes after. And I still want to look. Certain shirts don't look as good when you're overly big.
Well, but also though, you've established yourself at a certain boob size in a way, and I think that, you know, and we were talking about it before, you know, before we started, that there are some performers that if the boobs get too big, then that is what you are. That's the category you're in now.
Right.
And for instance, I've talked to super, super busty models that have a hard time. Like maybe Brazzers will call them in for 1 or 2 scenes, but then that'll be it.
Sure.
It's more like a novelty as opposed to being like
real
or just regular.
Yes.
So and also, you know, because I get for some people that giant boobs can be a little more distracting in you know, a scene, or unless that's what the movie is.
True.
So
yeah, I think they're perfect size for my brand, I guess, at this point.
But I mean, but like, what do you like? Because have you ever performed with anybody with super massive boobs?
I would think the biggest boobs I performed with would be Allura Jensen.
Okay, yeah, and she's retired now.
Yes.
So, and I think she downsized.
I think I heard that she did, but they were massive.
Yeah,
and it was right after COVID or right around there, and I had lost a ton of weight, and I was itty bitty, and her boobs were bigger than my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you ever like consider? Because there are some out there that you wouldn't. That's not really.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's too big.
Okay.
At my age. Yeah.
To just do a girl scene with her or anything.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I would do a girl.
No, I'm not talking. I wasn't talking about you getting them.
Oh,
I was talking about doing a scene with somebody.
Oh,
with,
absolutely,
with massive boobs.
absolutely.
Like that. Okay.
I loved her boobs. I would try to do whatever I could to them, but
you find ways.
You do. We put him inside of between them, and they couldn't find it.
Yeah,
it was gone.